exists, absolutely. It is called by many different names by different people all over the world. Whatever word or words you use to describe it, it is the mysterious process by which something is created out of apparently nothing. It is the process that has created this vast, entire universe, with you and me sitting in it and pondering these words at this moment. It is the ever-mysterious process of life. Call it what you will. I've always liked the word magic. I still have memories of the mystery and wonder of childhood, and the word has always fascinated me. You can call it by many other words, including physics or chemistry, if those words seem more accurate or sensible or realistic to you. You can call it intelligent design. Whatever you call it, however you imagine it to be, there is obviously a vast intelligence within the forces that design and create this universe. You can call it God, you can call it science, you can call it creative visualization, you can call it strategic planning. Successful people use magic all the time, whether they're aware of it or not. Many people who use magic very effectively don't believe in it, and don't even like the word or the concept of magic at all. The word has a great many negative meanings for a lot of people. Yet a large number of them have found out how to apply what we can call the laws of manifestation and, yes, magical creation in their lives. They just give the process different words. Choose whatever words work for you. The words themselves are not that important. They are tools to summon powers that are far beyond our words. Call this mysterious process anything you want. For the purposes of this course, we'll call it magic. There is an ever-mysterious process of creation. We can call it many things. We will never understand how the process works, but we can consciously set it in motion. The process begins in the inner world of the mind. It begins with a thought, a dream, something ephemeral, fleeting, as light and vulnerable as a tiny seed blown in the wind. By focusing on that thought, that dream, we can discover how to create it in our lives and our world. We can create something out of apparently nothing. The course that follows has many different sessions. Each one is an inner journey, and each one is a complete course in itself that contains the essence of this entire course in magic. It is not necessary to master every one of these chapters, or even go through this entire course before you will see some expansive changes in your life. Work and play with any one of these chapters, and you'll start seeing some remarkable things happening in your life and in your world. The important work, the essential work, isn't in reading or listening to all these words. It's in the inner journeys you take and the resulting experiences you have. A magical path in today's world. It may be helpful to include the story of how I was introduced to magic. It's one example of how the ancient laws and practices of magic can be applied in very simple ways in our lives and world today. In my early 20s, after 3.5 years of college, I was in the worst shape of my life. I'd read a great many books and written lots of papers, but I had done little or nothing for my physical and emotional health. I had taken way too many stimulants to get through all the homework and tests, with very little awareness of the harm the drugs were doing to me, physically, mentally, and emotionally. I had periods of depression. As I look back on it now, it's so obvious. What goes up must come down. After several days of taking various stimulants, you're bound to come down. Even worse, perhaps, was the ongoing anxiety I felt so often. Something was wrong with me, I felt, and something was wrong with the world. I couldn't exactly say what it was, but something was messed up in the world and in my life. I lived in a state of fear much of the time. One ongoing fear was that I would be overwhelmed with anxiety and depression and just wouldn't be able to handle it. I had no idea that I could do anything about the emotion.